Hey, good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, guten Morgen, guten Morgen. Wie geht's, wie geht's? How are you guys doing today? I am hurting this morning. Ich sag's euch, oh, ich bin fix und foxy. Oh. Gestern. Early morning. I'm just working late at night. Hey, Mandala, how's it going? Yeah, you said you work late. What is it that you do again? I forget. That last time. I just don't remember. Don't remember if you actually gave us that that bit of information, or if you even want to. I don't know. But if you're working late, you know, I write tools and apps to catch hackers for a large tech firm in Silicon Valley. Nice. That's pretty sweet. Not even gonna lie. How is that? How do you like that? And now my dog wants some attention, so I'll be away for a bit. Not a problem. I gotta set an action for that so bad. Do. Oh no, the music stopped. Okay. This took too long for me, so we went ahead and skipped ahead. Red Ninja. Just in case you guys didn't see last time, he's got a big old sword. Figure if we're gonna make a video game, we should have some fun with it. Right? We should have some fun with it. Because why not? Oh, did anyone else not sleep well last night? My goodness, well, it wasn't that I didn't sleep well, it was that I never got to sleep. That was the issue. The lack of getting to sleep. I generally don't have a problem getting to, being asleep. It's definitely getting to sleep that's tends to be my issue. Because eventually it gets old, We're trying out some new music. We're gonna see how that works out for us. The whole copyright thing, so this one's about 2 hours, so I'm gonna check it out. Figured it'd be perfect for our morning stream. It seems a little bit lively, so we should be waking up. Even my allergies are like, you should have been in bed. Ah, excuse me. Should I make them this color? Yep. I like that already. Makes him more like a bandaged ninja. Like my everything hurts. And then I gotta start working on. Ugh. I'm so behind. So behind. But that's okay. That's why we're doing these early morning streams, right? Knock some of these out. Alright, so there's that. Come over here and we'll knock out a blue. In little nooks and crannies. Clean up some of the line weight, or not line weight, line art. I guess we should make him more white dude today. What do you think? More white guy? Haven't really made a white-ish guy in a while. Oh, what? Oh, goodness. Okay, good. I was gonna be a little worried. I was like, no, don't be all on the wrong layers. Please. I must. I've got to make an action. That'd save me so much time if I could just hit like F4 and be done. My actions. I'm gonna actually be moving to the new Photoshop and the CS Photoshop, mostly because I have it for work, so I have access to it from work. So it's kind of imperative that I actually do it because I gotta teach the new stuff. So yeah, I gotta get my handle on. Like, gotta get my handle on the new stuff. And I want that to be a little bluer. There we go. Try and get away from that just neutral grays. Ah. Did not have a color for that, so I guess this will be a neutral gray until we find something else out. Neutral. Expand by 3. Look at that. I've already done that like 3 times. You know what? It's definitely time for an action. I'm about to do it again. Might as well start using Photoshop to more of its potential. Maybe it's not even potential. Maybe it's more of my potential. Being lazy. Alright. So he's got blue eyes. Should we make the glowy bits blue? Or should we make that a different color? What did I do? Oh, we're not trying to edit anything. Glowy bits blue? Glowy bits not blue. That's the question. That is the question. because I don't necessarily like contrasting colors when it comes to the glowing stuff, unless it's like, okay, this is armor and this is not armor, you know, and so then you'll have some different kind of colors. But when it comes to the magical stuff, we generally keep the colors the same. That way it's not like you're looking at too much different colors, and I think that's kind of important. Alright, so we are gonna have to make him small. Just because of his ginormous sword. Not too much smaller. Just smaller. So like that, and then we'll come in, let's see. Dark blue, light blue. Definitely a dark blue. Gotta be more of a surrounding dark blue. There we go. That pink is very strong. Very, very strong. So we are going to tone that down. It's funny how strong it is. Yeah. There you go. Just toned it down a little bit. Thing is huge. Alright. Alright, back to you. Then we're gonna go ahead and make another layer. Then this though. Alright. Make some broad strokes. I think we're gonna do one of these today. Why would you put this slow song? Goodness. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see if we can skip this song. All right. See, it's still going up. That is driving me crazy. dying here. Face is leaking. Like, oh no. Oh my goodness, man. I'm talking about crush dying. Today is rough. Like I said, I couldn't get to sleep yesterday, so a little bit on the tired side. But you asked how I like it. I love it. It's a good job, great people, good pay, lets me take care of people, but I'm planning on my path to retiring early so I can pursue art anyway, because I have to if I want to do it. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I mean, it's good to have a job that, you know, you actually like. But if you are all set for an early retirement, then you should definitely have at that. Dang it. Like, then you should definitely have it that. Mostly because, you know, not a lot of people are able to really land that job that they want, right? And so if you have the ability to be like, oh man, not only did I have a good job and I got to help people, I'm also set to retire early so that I can do whatever the hell I want. That's the dream right there. Make it from here to here. Fill this bad boy in like so. Hello TNT, good morning. How are you? V-Gates! Yeah, I've been blessed and lucky. I don't take anything for granted, and I worked hard, especially early in my career. So I've just done a lot of saving and investments to get to a dream. Nice. Very nice. Well, congrats to you then. You put in that hard work and you made it work. That's what's important. Now we all get to benefit and see what kind of art you're gonna put out. What kind of artist are you? What kind of art do you like to do? One thing I can't do is I am not practicing art as much as I want to. That one will kill you. I mean, if you're trying to do art, man, you're gonna have to get to it. Right? You're gonna have to definitely put in a lot more work. Art's tough. Something I've realized. Art's gonna take a lot of work. What's really funny is that I just challenged my students to keep them motivated. So I'm making them do sketchbooks, right? So they got to do a full. They have to do a full sketchbook in the semester, which is 15 weeks, and they were all like, "Oh my, no." Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. I'm glad that it stopped. So I challenge. Oh no, did I break my pen? Oh my goodness. No. No. Please don't be broken. Ah. No. Did I push something? No. What is going on? Okay. Okay. Oh no. No. Okay, we're gonna save. We control something new. I may have broken my pen. That'd be horrible. I like fantasy illustration. In the same vein as MC Wyeth or Pyle. Oh, okay. Okay. That was the first time to actually catch you live. I can't draw to save my life, but I appreciate the talent. Hey Dan, how's it going? No. I think I broke my stylus.
Do you want the one on the laptop for now?
They're not gonna work.
They don't work.
No. They don't work together. Oh my goodness.
Can't go back to bed.
See, because it's drawing for me.
Challenge that's for each.
Yep.
I did the math, and if you draw like one page every day, you'd only every day you do 105 drawings. So you really do have to do one drawing every day.
Yep. Oh no, that's not good. What model tablet? I have a Huion. So I'm gonna try to turn off. We're gonna turn this off. Yeah, close that too. And then we're gonna try and open it back up and hope. We gotta hope. Ah! Nope. Okay. Okay, calm down. All right. Oh no, where are my extra nibs? Oh, this is all gonna be a problem, isn't it? Now it's not even recognizing. Oh no, it. I dropped it. Well, I don't know what's wrong with this one because it recognizes that it's working, right? But it keeps drawing. So it's like I can't turn it off. And now I'm like, where's my other nibs? Oh yeah, that's right. They're in the thing. So I'm hoping it's the nib. Hoping that I somehow managed to just smash the nib and it doesn't like it. Nope, it's not the nib. Oh wait. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, you have no idea. I was freaking out. I'm like, no! This can't be happening. I want to see it still goes. What is happening? So it's weird. So if I go away, if I go away and then come back, that's just weird. No, it was working just fine, and then I went away, and it was like, oh, let's draw some random lines again.
Sounds very annoying.
All right. Well, we're gonna work with it and see what happens, but it is now not drawing on its own, so we seem to have come to an impasse. So, although I'm not selected anything. What? Layer style. Stop it. Stop being slow. Come on, man. Work with me here. Okay. That would have been the worst opener. Yeah, my name's Kaiser, and I work. Oh crap! I can't draw anymore.
No, you could start drawing for your challenge.
Well, yes, but then see, one of the things I have to do today is clean off my desk. Because my desk, I've been doing these streams with my students, right? And the bad part is that as I got into it, and I'm like, you guys got to do this, and you guys got to do that, and I started showing sketchbooks. All I did was like throw them. And I was like, it'll be over here. It's fine. It's gonna be over there. I don't care. And so now my desk looks like a hurricane came in and destroyed it. So I think it's an artist thing. Well, people have said it's a creative thing. People who have done studies and stuff, they're like, oh, most creatives have a dirty desk. I forgot what the reasoning was behind it, but they're like, oh yeah, most creatives, they just have a dirty desk. And no, you can't, like, there are times, like, if you looked at my office desk, like at home, or I mean at work, people were like, oh man, your office is a mess. I knew where everything was. Right? And when they're like, do you have this paper? I'm like, yeah, it's under here, under this book. Like, I knew where it was. I can't say the same for here. Like, it's a mess. Like, this is a mess. Like, I just kept throwing stuff on top of things.
But like before, it was an organized
It was an organized mess. Right. That's your new pitch. What if this Huion stylist had a soul? I've spent the last 20 minutes cleaning my desk before logging in. Yeah. Like, I need to. And it's weird how... Okay, let's stop that. Oh, come on. What are you doing? I was just singing your praises. What are you doing? Yes, I know. Because no layers were selected. Okay, what? Why can't you use the brush? Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm sorry. So very mad at me. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry. My goodness. And Photoshop was like, dude, like seriously, can you please stop? See? And there we go. No. What is going on? I think it came from when I was just drawing on stuff. It's just angry with me. Nope. This thing, I might need a new pen. Yep, look at that. Look, did you see that? Did you see how it was just like, oh, look. Boop, 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 boop. See, it's just randomly coming on.
Do you have to like order the pen, or can you get it from somewhere?
No, I'd have to order this pen. Look at that's moving stuff. Like, what is going on? We were just working. We were having a good time. Come on, what are you doing, man? See, and then you go, there you go, drawing again. The eraser. to the brush. To the brush. See, I can erase to the brush. Technology issues. No, stop it! Why are you doing this? They're making 1,000 things. Why? Wow, this thing's making like 100 different things. I'm still trying. Like, it's starting to make it's actually starting to just randomly draw, and I don't know what would be the problem, because I mean I've dropped my stylus before, so I don't know why it would. And it was like from nowhere. It wasn't like I was all the way up here and I'm like, whoops, I dropped it. Nope. Your pen objects to rise and grind. It seems like it. It's very angry with me. Today's lesson: how to deal with challenges of technology. Well, if it keeps up, it's gonna be must buy new technology, which is gonna suck. See, look at that. I'm really not doing anything. It's just making stuff. Alright, so that's me, right? Oh, now you're not gonna do it anymore? Okay. Then we'll go back over here and we'll try and do some art. So weird. I'm hoping it's like a driver thing or something, and I'll fix it with, I'll turn off the computer, try that. Because a lot of technology issues can be solved with turning it on and off again. So it might just need to recalibrate. I don't know. I'll also look online and see if anyone else has suffered the same fate as me. That's cool. And this is a Huion, so I'm even like, I have a gazillion different Wacom pens, right? But as I'm using this, because this was a gift from my wife, it's like, here, you should try this one. I hear good things, and I'm like, all right, and I have, right? And if worse came to worse, right, I would just connect my Cintiq and call it a day. But it's just weird. So I think that's the main thing that's throwing me. I'm just like, it's just weird. Like, why are you doing that? Never seen that before. Alright, so we're doing colors from over here. So we'll do this. Seems to be doing okay right now. So we're gonna run with it until it stops working. Alright, let's see. Oh wait, let's see, what is it? There are a lot of reasons why creatives supposedly have those kinds of desks. Everything from they have mental maps that someone else's idea of organization doesn't help them. It's also too much energy to organize to someone else's standards. It works. That is really interesting about the mental map. Yeah. You might just as well say that creatives are as organized as other people. They just don't put things where other people think they should go. Yeah. You're jinxed by what? No, not at all. I don't know what that was. I'm glad that everyone got to witness me struggling with that, I guess. That was crazy. Crazy, I tell you. See? Now we're at it again. What are you doing? I guess it's like, stop talking and do more work. Mad at me for it's mad at me for talking. It's like, you should be working. Stop jabbing. Alright, so first off, whoops. No. No, I think that needs to go the other ways. There we go. Do that. And then this definitely comes down like so. Alright, this is here. And then we'll come in and make something interesting about it. It's just a tablet spring. It's a tablet spying on you. Sorry, that's my. The tablet I don't know what it want to know. my tablet already knows too much. See, there we go again. See, look, it like some reason it locks into. That's weird. Stop it. I do think it's my pen. Jeez. Stop doing that. Like, what is going on? So weird. See, and then it does that. Why do you want to, like, why are you constantly going to the eraser? Why is this thing going to the eraser the whole time? Oh, you know what? I think I need to pop the... Why are we duplicating? Like, what is going on here? This thing is on strike. Different lines. Look at that. Look at all these lines. That's crazy sauce. Like, what? Okay, it is. Okay. All right. So yeah, it looks like I got some looking to figure out what in the world is going on, because that is annoying. That's annoying at best. I mean, that's slowing down my production as far as always having to come back and, you know, fix the see, there we go. Did it again. and I don't know why it's switching to different, like it's switching to different things.
This is still not working.
Nah, it's decided it wants to be a butt. So I really need to figure out what that's all about, because that's something that I can't deal with.
You can't really do anything about it.
Huh?
You can't like really draw on the computer without it.
Not this way. I couldn't. So, you know, it's imperative that I either can figure it out, or I just need to buy a new pen. Because if my production's gonna slow down, that's a no-go. I think it's time to reboot. We're gonna struggle through it while we're streaming. It's like like I said, we're gonna struggle through it while we're streaming, but
It seems like your thing just stops working, so you have to add a new one. So you do the same thing to the big thing, and then it pulls the filter on you.
oh gosh, that's right. I still need to do something about that filter. So I ordered a filter from Amazon for the pool, for my pool, for the kids, and well, let's just say it's still not here. Ordered that. They said they shipped it in July, and I was like, okay, it's still not here. And they sent me a message. They're like, sorry that you know, it's not there yet. Do you want a refund? I mean, it might still show up. I'm like, At that point, we were still being hopeful, and now I think it's time to get that refund. Might just be time. I think we're gonna do that instead.
Go.
Have fun eating, right? At least that's still up. We'll fix that later, I guess. Yeesh. Oh. Come in, throw some random shapes. Shapes are fun. One thing that I have to say, and I say it all the time when I'm working in this style, is that being able to just randomly throw shapes like that, right? And you're like, shape! Your brain will instantly it reads that as, oh yeah, there's a fold there, right? Which I think is awesome, that I can actually just make a couple lines like this, and people will read that as, oh, there's a shadow there, there's some shape, alright, and so I don't have to actually go into this super detail about, you know, the shadows and stuff. I can literally just do stuff, you know, like this, and be like, oh, here you go, here's a shadow, right? Come over here, knock this one out. Oh, maybe not like that, a little bigger, right? Come in and just be like, there you go, there's some shapes, right? And people look at it and be like, yes, I feel the shape. man, just being able to come up with, like, playing with the idea of color theory, you know, and the optical illusion of atmospheric perspective, and just being able to do that on such a graphic level makes me extremely happy. Didn't think it would, which is interesting, because I would actually, if I look back on my art, which I need to find my comic. I was supposed to show the stream my there we go, my very crappy comic that I did in high school. But when I went into college, I actually was doing a lot more of the idea of graphic shapes and stuff. So I did a lot like that, mostly because I was influenced by Alex Toth and didn't even know. It wasn't until I got to college that someone actually introduced me to that, and they're like, yeah man, your style reminds me a lot of Alex Toth. And I was like, who the hell is that? And then when they showed me, I was like, wait a minute, this guy, I watched this guy's cartoons. I have been influenced by this guy. Like, I had no idea. And then I realized it's a lot. It's surprising at how, stop it. No, we want to go back to the brush. Oh wait, no, I have a different color on. Okay. How influences hit you and you have absolutely no idea about it. I think that was awesome. I think it's awesome, right? I'm like, oh man, I've been influenced by a person and I didn't even know, right? Like, I've watched this guy's cartoons and stuff for so long with my dad, and I had no idea who this guy was and how it was influencing my art. Because before, you know, I wanted to be Jim Lee, right? I wanted to be Jim Lee and I wanted to be Joe Madden, both of which I couldn't do. Both of which I could not do. Like, I didn't have a professor who was like, hey, I got you covered, like, I can show you how to do certain things and stuff like that. Like, that didn't really happen for me in, like, high school. Actually, my high school professor hated comics with a passion. He was a fine artist. And so when I was like, oh, I want to do comics, he did everything in his power to try and just crush my spirits. And then in the end wrote in my yearbook, he was like, I'm hard on you because it's hard out there in the world. You just needed to know that art is hard. And I was like, ugh. It was the worst. The worst. But once I found out that... What is that? Why does that look like that? Oh, you're taking weird brushes now too, huh? Okay. But once I found out who Alex Toth was, dude, I was hooked. I was like, yes, this is the guy. It's like, this is my inspiration right here. So I've been following his work for a while now, trying to adapt some things that he's done, because he was fan-freaking-tastic. Like, being able to capture so much. Like, he's the guy who did the character designs for Space Ghost, Herculoids, Thundar, Birdman, you know, the original ones. And so he did a lot of work with cartoons, and he did a lot of Western comics and stuff like that. And he was really good. Let's just put it like that. I need to go back to doing a draw with me and go back to his work and try and study some more. A lot of people. I even had a student. Whoops. I even had some students. We were talking about reference, and then all of a sudden it's like, is that cheating? It's like, oh my goodness. No, that's not true. Someone asked me, they're like, can I use reference in my sketchbook? I was like, yes, you should be using reference in your sketchbook. You know, it's like, if you don't know how to draw a gun, you need to find out how to draw a gun, you know, or whatever the case may be that you're trying to do. You need to figure that out. The only way you're going to do that is with reference. So, you know, it's just really interesting to see how so many people are still feeling as though using the tools that are in front of you is a problem. But then again, some people misuse that, right? And they're like, oh, it's a reference. And I'm like, yeah, but you copied it. Like, you weren't trying to learn from it. You weren't trying to do something. You were just copying it. That's a huge difference. Unless, of course, that's how you're studying, you know? Like, I tell a lot of beginning artists to take their favorite work and copy it, right? Tracing paper, copy. Because you have to train your brain. If you're trying, like if I was trying to be Joe Madden, right? And I wanted to be Joe Madden for reals at this point in my life, I would have to study Joe Madden, right? And in order to study Joe Madden, I would have to copy his work. Now, granted, right now, I have the ability of actually being an artist, and I can draw and all that kind of good stuff, so that works in my favor. But if I was just starting out and I didn't know anything about anatomy or stuff like that, I would take out the tracing paper, right? I would take out the tracing paper and then just go to town. Trace it so that my hand and eye coordination start recognizing certain shapes, right? And it's like, oh, well, if I'm to draw that eye, he draws eyes like this. And so I want to make sure that my eye looks like that. But so many people are like, don't trace, it's cheating. I'm like, yeah, if you try and sell it, you know, it's like, don't try and sell it. Study from it. That's the important part. Study. But you should have saw the faces when I when I told them, it's like, you should break out the tracing paper, you know, because someone asked me about style, and I was like, you know, you need to be influenced first. So don't be afraid to look at some people's work and copy it in your sketchbook. Don't try and keep it, right? Don't try and be like, oh, look at me, I did this. Or when someone, you know, comes to you and it's like, oh, wow, you drew that. I'm like, well, you know, it's from an image. I did copy it. But I don't know. It's weird sometimes. I seem to be on the wrong end of certain things as far as like the academic world goes for art. Because I'm just like, dude, it's not like that. You shouldn't have to be in fear to try and learn how to draw. But maybe that's just me. Developing muscle memory. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, that's what it is, right? The reason why when you see people who draw really, really fast, right? And they're like, oh my goodness, look at this dude. You know, like he can draw mechs really, really fast. Like, oh my goodness, look at this, right? That's because the person has drawn mechs for so long that it's just second nature. And so they're just like, oh yeah, I don't even think about it anymore. It just happens. And that's the big difference. So, well, funny. So, you know, as long as you're trying to train, I think that's the big difference. Like, I still do it. Like, there were times when I was like, oh, well, let me look at Adam Kubert's work. I really like I like the stuff that he's doing right now. And then I was like, all right, well, let's try and study it. Because why not, right? And so I took a pad of tracing paper and was like, I want to just try and train my hand and eyes to actually come together and go, all right, well, if you're drawing people this way, or if you draw people that way, then this is what's going to happen. You know, it's like you can actually do this. And it was really eye-opening to see all the work and stuff that he was putting into his work. So, you know, I was thinking the other day after watching your Grind Never Stops video, I think it helped if you did a follow-up on what the most effective way to study and what the most effective way to practice is. Okay, I can do that. I could definitely do that. More focused practice, you know, to be, stop it. More a more focused structure. I could definitely do that. Actually, let me write that down. Because if I don't, I'll forget. To study, effectively practice. All right, I will do that. I think that's great. That's a great idea. Absolutely fantastic. No, I know. I'm sorry. Weird. Still weird, guys. Still very weird on what my stylus is doing to me right now. Look, what? A reboot for my computer is definitely in my future. I see that 100%. And I just restarted my computer too. Because it's not the best computer, so I have, takes a while sometimes. I'm actually, so we were able to build a computer for my son, and he's like, I want to be a gamer, and he really, well, he wants to be a streamer, and so, which mostly deals with games at this point, and he needed a new computer because the one he had was not handling anything that it couldn't handle a video game and a stream at the same time. Like, it was impossible. So it was like, all right, well, let's go ahead and get you one. And now I'm jealous of my son's computer. Like, I want one. Like, I think know what studying is and what practice is. Just want to hear some thoughts on what to do, especially if I only have at most an hour a day. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually good for a tip, like to talk about if you only have a certain amount of time, how can you effectively use it? Absolutely. I think that's good. I think I enjoy the discussion of philosophy of being an artist. I think I enjoy, like, in your next book, what about including short daily skill builder exercises? You know, it's funny because the book that I created as character design book, and it's definitely about the theory. I haven't yet designed a book for like working to like build yourself, but that's actually pretty good. Like, getting all these ideas. Thank you, guys. These are like daily skill builders. daily skill builders, exercises, and philosophy of being an artist. Alright, I got it down. Got it down. And, yep, I knew it! So and it doesn't, it's weird. So it doesn't, so if I bring the pen away for a certain amount of time, like if I bring the pen away, it acts crazy. But as long as I am like constantly on the screen, it doesn't matter. Like it works just fine. But the minute I bring it away, right? So if I bring the pen away, and then I come back. No, maybe it's the amount of time, because that didn't have a problem. I don't know. We're gonna try the reboot, and then we'll see what happens from there. Goodbye. My son keeps coming down and disappearing. It's like, bye, hello, goodbye, hi. You're making tea? Well, that's nice. I'm gonna be having some tea later. So I'm hoping, I mean, we only have a good 20 minutes left, because I'm really trying to stay with this routine of stopping at 6:30. Even though I already know that my son's awake, like my other son, I can hear him, because school starts on the 8th. So I have to make sure that I'm in a routine. I gotta make sure he's in a routine. There's just all kinds of stuff that we need to establish so that this hopeful transition will work out. Because with everything being everything being online, the one thing that most people forget is the fact that you do have to already have a routine. And it's really easy when you're going to school to be like, oh yeah, well, I gotta get up at this time, I gotta do this right now, right? And then they herd you like sheep everywhere you need to be. And so there's your routine. But when you're at home, they're expecting a lot out of these students. So if you have kids who have to do the online learning, try and cut them some slack. I can't say the same for the teachers, but as far as the parents go, should definitely try and cut them some slack, because uncharted territory. Yes, my son. Do you need me?
No, I was gonna go into the thing and then I heard noises, like loud noises coming from there somewhere, and I don't want to be attacked.
Turn the light on.
I did. I've always
Let's see. I'm struggling with just 2 online schools to deal with. I don't envy. It's gonna be interesting. And what's really funny is that not only do I, have these kids going in to the schools that eventually I know I'm gonna have to help with, but I'm supposed to be teaching too. So I get to teach as well as go, all right, stop trying to move my stuff, as well as going, I gotta teach, and then you gotta teach. Is that the last bag? Okay. We need to make iced tea today. I was like, then we need to make iced tea today. Oh. Well then, great. Sun's already way ahead of me. And this is why you need to clean and organize your desk. No, that is why I need to make sure I keep using my planner. It's like that right there is the main reason. And I've really started pushing hard on it because I was like, oh, you know, I used it at the very beginning when it first came out. I used it a lot, like extensively, and I got a lot of work done. And then, you know, as time went on, I became lazy and stop it. And then, you know, as most things go, when you become lazy, you don't use it as much. And that's exactly what happened to me. It's like I would start off in the first 3 days or so, I was like, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna get in this, and then I just stopped using it, and that's a shame because that's not what's supposed to happen. And so I have to change that. So, but no, I'm gonna clean my desk. It's like on my list of things to actually do. So.
What's that?
What? What's what?
Oh, that's what it is. It looks like a school paper.
I was like, what?
The green paper.
Feeling cold out here. But I mean, here's the thing. Like I went back to my traveler's notebook, which I absolutely love. My wife got me this traveler's, like when I was starting to do planning and stuff like that, and then she got me this huge travel notebook, right, where you can put a lot of things in, and it's great because it actually allows me to have like my notebook, sketchbook, it's awesome. But here, let me show you. This is, so there you go. Whole month, all the things I'm supposed to do. I didn't, I also have my monthly challenge. Well, I'm trying to put together my master class for character design. Gesundheit. So I had to put out like, when am I gonna write, when am I gonna do this and stuff. This was yesterday's. So I still gotta do today's. What? It did, and it was stupid, and so now I'm using it. That's that challenge. That's the thing that I need to. Stop it. That's the thing that I really need to try and develop. So I figured if I gave myself a monthly goal of what to do, I would be good, you know, that would be very, very helpful. And so far I've stayed on it, so we're good so far. I assume I won the goal and worked backwards to how I did it. I'm sorry, I missed one. As a developer, my strategy for time planning is simple and is like being a time lord. Just assume I won the goal and work backwards to how I did it. All right. I wish I could do that. I know I need to, like, I gotta extensively make that a thing. You know, it's like I gotta plan this hard, otherwise it's not gonna work. I think we're gonna pull in this muscle here. Whoops. It normally comes up from the top. I'm gonna see how that looks, but normally that muscle. Looks weird, but I don't think it's because of that. I can live with that. I can live with it. Nope. Make a little line there. definitely need to make this a little bit further. Like so. That's the wrong color. That and that. This, oh no, this, there we go. Bam! I can erase that little line because that's a big one. Alright, so we got that. See, it's coming together. It's coming together. Alright, we don't have any shiny bits on his clothing, so don't have to do any highlights. And I know that I put highlights on his mask, so we'll probably do that too. But right now, we're just working on shadows. So it's all good. Probably need to make that a little bit darker. There we go. Same thing with you up here. This is where you get to, you really get to take some artistic license, because if you think about it, this right here, right, in this area right here, the fold of the clothing is actually over the belt, right? And because of that, it should be in shadow. But I'm not doing that, right? So I'm coming in just to I'm making it look more like light's hitting it, so that we get the effect of, we actually just get the effect of light, you know, like the transition of light. Gotta roll, tell the wife hello, and I'll catch you again soon. All right, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day at work, or not work, at home, working, relaxing, whatever it is you're going to be doing today. I hope you have a lot of fun doing it. Alright, so there's that highlight. Alright, let's do these. So let's go from here. So roundness there. Okay, so that was easy. And then really trying to get all these shadows in before my time runs out today. Come in and do there we go. Go. So this is that, like so. Oops, a little bit of light, a little bit of light, there we go. Anything else selected? Nope. Alright, so we got that. Oh, racing against the clock. Guess we'll select this. So So the light, like, how do we want the rat to work? Okay, I'm gonna go. And then what I like doing is actually coming in and then separating the black. So when it's all in shadow like that, I'll come in and separate the shadow part, right? Like that, and then come in with the other side. We'll come in and just do a little bit like that, and then bam. This one might be a little too big. Shrink that down like so. Okay, so that's that. And we can come in and erase this and this. Back here. Alright, might as well select these hands and get that over with. It's inspirational, like lo-fi music, like yeah. It's like I'm gonna make it. Doesn't it feel like one of those, like, this is where that montage happens where the person's like, I can make it. I'm working so hard. We can make it. It's all inspirational, and you're like, yes, they can do it. Or it's the love song portion where the person's like running after the person they've been trying to get a hold of, like doo doo, or getting the courage to do it, like doo 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 doo. You're like, yes, he's gonna do it. Like I said, I'm trying new music because, well, just try some new music. I'm gonna see if I get copyright dinged. It said it was copyright free, but we're gonna find out. It's a weird, I have to say, it's a weird collection, this playlist, because you kind of got this like peppy, happy stuff. Maybe it's like supposed to be like a movie trailer or something. This peppy, happy music, and then we go into the will our hero ask her out? Will he do it? Oh, I guess this is the if we're gonna start making like movie trailers out of the music, this is where, you know, it's where our hero actually is going, you know, like this is when they're running to the person. You know how you always have those scenes where the person is finally decided that that's the love of their life or something, and then they have to run to wherever they're going. Like, they can't just take the cab or their car and, you know, be like, all right, I'm gonna go and see this person. It's always like they're always running in New York somewhere, and you're just like, why does everyone feel the need to like run to people? And then they're like out of breath and they get there and it's like, wait, or they're never out of breath, which is also annoying. because they would have ran for like a gazillion city blocks, and nobody's out of breath. Like everyone's in perfect health and athletic abilities. You're like, come on, man. Like, not everybody is Usain Bolt and can run a gazillion miles, and nobody feels it. Maybe I'm just bitter because I hate running. I think it's really good for you, but man, it's a whole lot of boring. Now, you getting chased by something. I can tell you I was running once, went to go visit a friend, and what makes the story funnier is that it was in Alabama. I mean, it's not funny, but it was in Alabama, and I was running, and you know, his house is deep down in the woods, and so we was running, and then all of a sudden this dog came after me, right? And apparently it was a friendly neighborhood dog, but when you don't know that, and you're running, and then all of a sudden this dog comes darting out of the, you know, the forest, and you're like, oh, the crap! Running was super exciting then. The fear of death makes running more exciting. No, it really... I didn't, bless you. I didn't appreciate it. And they're like, oh man, that's such and such. That's just the dog, this neighborhood dog. I'm like, neighborhood dog tried to kill me. Alright, we got one last thing. Gesundheit. One last thing. And it's funny as I don't know if I'm gonna make this I don't know how I'm gonna make this glowing, because we all know I have glowy stuff, so we're not even gonna play like something isn't going to glow on this sword. Wait. He's like so close. There, just like I'm just wanted in the corner. There we go. All right, we're gonna save. There you go. There's your red ninja. Well, the shadows, at least. We're going to put some highlights on the metal bits. We're going to add the glow. But there you go. There's your red ninja. And 6:31, so we're so close. So close. But I think it's good. Like I said, we're going to do, I'm going to add some glowy bits and some highlights. It'll take a couple minutes, and then we'll jump right on into the next one, because I got lots to do. All right. Thank you guys so very much. I hope you were able to, you know, rise and grind, get up, do some work, have a good time with me here. So, yeah. Thank you all so very much. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow for the next one. And, yeah. Have a fantastic day. Hope today is productive and you know, just kill it. Just kill it. I gotta go teach, so I'm gonna try and rock the sleep. But you guys have a great time, and definitely please come back. It means a lot to have you guys in the stream, so I'm not falling asleep at the desk. All right, and for those of you on Twitch, I'm going to run my 4-cent ad. If you do not mind sticking around, that would be very, very helpful because every little bit helps make the empire grow. All right, thank you guys so very much, and always remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. All right, I'll see you guys later.